What makes a person ultra-rich? Can you really call them rich if they're not cruising around in a fancy private jet? Who would choose coach over first class if they could afford it, right? Thankfully, most wealthy folks out there have sorted out this jet situation. Some have even gone overboard, treating themselves to some seriously lavish aircraft. So let's dive into the world of the 10 most extravagant and pricey planes ever made. At number 10, we've got the Gulfstream 3. A slick $125 million ride that belongs to the multi-talented Tyler Perry. You know, the actor, writer, and director from Hollywood. So, Tyler dropped about $60 million initially to snag this aircraft. He then casually tossed another $65 million to take it up a notch and make it the epitome of high-class travel. Now, Tyler Perry's Gulfstream 3 isn't your average plane. Nope, it's a floating luxury pad that can accommodate up to 13 lucky guests. There's a massive 42-inch LCD screen, satellite TV, and multiple Blu-ray players. Now, here's a twist in the story. This Gulfstream 3 played a significant role in a somber moment in America's recent history. It was the aircraft that carried Whitney Houston's body from California to New Jersey after her heartbreaking passing in 2012. At number 9, we've got the Boeing 747-8i VIP. Any Boeing 747 is impressive, but the 8i VIP version? That's a whole different level of engineering and design brilliance. This beast could handle up to 400 passengers if it were in commercial use. But hold on, its owner, Joseph Lau, isn't about that ordinary life. He decided to turn it into a flying palace, sacrificing the mass seating for some serious luxury. Joseph Lau, a big shot in Hong Kong real estate, transformed the interior of this aircraft into something more akin to a mansion than your typical plane. We're talking lavish decorations, designer furniture, and cutting-edge technology to make the whole flight feel like a royal experience. Currently, this Boeing 747-8i VIP can host up to 30 passengers who are treated like absolute royalty throughout the journey. This double-decker wonder, which set Joseph Lau back a cool $157 million, has an entertainment room dedicated to the little ones, several posh living rooms, and a master bedroom. It's a flying symbol of his immense fortune and a testament to the saying, "Go big or go home." Now sliding in at number 8, we've got the Boeing 767-300, nicknamed the Bandit. This ultra-luxurious private jet is part of the impressive collection of Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich. This unique aircraft is valued at a whopping $170 million, and let me tell you, it's not your run-of-the-mill plane. With a cruising speed of 528 miles per hour and the ability to soar up to 43,000 feet, it's a real high flyer. The Bandit boasts a banquet hall where Abramovich can host gatherings for up to 30 of his business partners and friends. Sure, a few might have to share a bed since there are only a handful of bedrooms on board, but each one screams royalty with all the imaginable luxuries. Abramovich even made sure to include an onboard office, ensuring he had a secluded spot to plan his next big investment that would undoubtedly rake in millions. This aircraft is a stunner, one of the most beautiful planes in the world. Now, let me introduce you to the Boeing 787-8 BBJ. And trust me, it's like the ultra-luxurious flying camper you never knew you needed. It's a lavish private plane that can host up to 39 passengers, and let me assure you, it's anything but humble. Step inside, and you'll find a predominantly white interior, giving it an elegant touch that sets this private jet apart. The main lounge is a hotspot, featuring an open bar, luxurious seats, and 2 daybeds for some serious relaxation. And here's the kicker: a 55-inch flat-screen TV streaming your favorite movie. If you're a cinema connoisseur, no worries. Each seat has its own private screen so you can enjoy a film of your choice. But wait, the pièce de résistance? The master bedroom. Brace yourself. The noise in this bedroom is less than 50 decibels. Now for a plane, that's not just impressive, it's practically a miracle. They call it the BBJ, short for Boeing Business Jet, and it's got a hefty price tag of approximately $224.6 million. All right, let's talk about number 6 on the list. The Boeing 747-430 owned by the Sultan of Brunei, His Majesty Hassan al-Bolkiah. His Majesty dropped a cool $100 million to acquire this Boeing 747-430. But you know what? That seemed a bit too budget-friendly for his royal taste. So, he decided to deck it out even further, splurging an additional $133 million to turn it into an aircraft fit for a sultan. What makes this plane truly jaw-dropping isn't just its hefty price tag, but the fact that it can practically take off with a ton of gold on board. It's predominantly golden, featuring solid gold sinks and golden decorations. Now, the crown jewel of this $233 million airborne palace? The master bedroom. Think a comfortable king-sized bed, golden decorations that could cover a country's foreign debt, and an adjacent bathroom that could go toe-to-toe with any five-star hotel in the world. This Boeing 747-430 isn't just a plane. It's a flying testament to the Sultan's exquisite taste and his penchant for the finer things in life. Now let's soar into number 5, the Airbus A340-300, priced at nearly $238 million, and owned by Russian billionaire Alisher Ashmanov. This extravagant billionaire essentially doubled the initial price, turning this aircraft into one of the most opulent and well-designed jets on the planet. He even gave it a name, Burkhan, in honor of his father. Burkhan holds the title of the biggest private jet in Russia, and rumor has it that even President Vladimir Putin has made himself quite at home on this luxurious bird. The plane itself is a masterpiece, where modern technology seamlessly collides with classic luxury to create a haven of comfort and style. Due to Ashmanov's inherent mistrust of everyone and the frequent visits from the Russian president, the interior of Burkhan is kept under wraps, shrouded in secrecy. One of the few whispers about this airborne palace suggests it's equipped with a private nightclub where Ashmanov and his guests go absolutely wild after takeoff. At number 4, we've got the Boeing 747-8 InterContinental BBJ, the big brother of the Boeing 787-8 BBJ. This is priced at $403 million for the basic model. Only a chosen few on this planet have the chance to even consider purchasing this engineering marvel. And let me paint you a picture. It's got a mind-blowing 4,800 square feet of usable space. That's larger than most apartments in New York City, and pretty much anywhere else on Earth. We're talking about a palace in the sky. With a vast living room, a master bedroom that's probably fancier than Buckingham Palace, 4 bathrooms, and a private office, this jet is basically a flying mansion. This luxurious bird is on the lookout for its master, so if you happen to know someone with a spare $403 million burning a hole in their pocket, give them a nudge. Buckle up for number 3, the Airbus A380 Custom, a flying palace that belongs to none other than Prince Al-Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia. Now, this Saudi prince is famous for his extravagant taste and love for the finer things in life. And lucky for him, the $500 million that this private jet costs is just pocket change. This fully customized Airbus A380 is one of the most luxurious flying wonders in the world. It has astonishing decorations, designer furniture, and amenities fit for a king. There's also a private concert hall where musicians entertain the prince's guests. And if that's not extravagant enough, there's a classic Turkish bath to kick back and relax during those stressful flights. Oh, and of course, what's a plane without a luxury car garage? I mean, who'd step foot on a plane without at least $100 million worth of cars on board? Thankfully, the Saudi prince's $500 million gem has it all. Now, Saudi culture is deeply rooted in religion, and this plane reflects that. There's a prayer room that automatically rotates towards Mecca whenever it's time for prayer. On top of all these, a throne is placed right in the center of the main lounge. It's truly a throne fit for royalty in the sky. Coming in at number 2, we've got the Boeing 747 Refit, valued at $617 million. Now, the intriguing part is that the owner prefers to remain anonymous. This private jet is more than just a mode of transportation. It's practically a flying hotel. The top floor of the plane houses 8 ultra-lavish bedrooms. Each bedroom is equipped with custom-made beds, designer furniture, and refined decorations that scream opulence. But wait, there's more. Numerous lounge spaces on board provide ample room for relaxation, each adorned with large flat-screen TVs, plush leather seats, and lavish wooden decorations. Now, this outstanding plane has a lot more to offer, but unfortunately, the Boeing 747 Refit is just as enigmatic as its owner. For now, all we can do is guess what other exquisite amenities might be hiding on board this gem. It's a mystery that adds to the allure of this sky-high palace. And here we are, at the top spot, number 1, Air Force One. Okay, it might feel like a bit of cheating, but hey, the US government's private plane is not exactly public property, and not just anyone can hop on it. So it definitely qualifies, and yes, it's the most expensive one ever made. It's good to know that your hard-earned tax dollars are going towards the pampering of the president and his secretaries. Air Force One is essentially a flying White House, and although it might cost a bit more than the actual building in Washington, D.C., it's worth every penny. The current Air Force One is a highly customized Boeing 747-300B, equipped with all sorts of high-tech defenses, luxurious settings, and offices. While it might lack some of the extravagant amenities you see on other planes of this class, it still carries a hefty price tag of more than $660 million. And get this, there's a $4 billion replacement already in construction. So there you have it, the 10 most expensive planes in the world. If you had the chance, which one would you like to hop on for your next flight? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button to stay updated for new videos.